starting from the beginning of the interview. Does anybody know when an interview begins? But what they would do is they would bring candidates in from around the country, and they'd put them up in the hotel overnight. And what they would do is they'd send a car to pick the person up at the hotel to bring to the office. And when they got to the office, somebody from HR would be at the door, and they'd look at the driver of the car, and the driver would give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you got a thumbs down, they would say, "Thank you very much for coming, appreciate it. We're going to have the driver take you back to the airport. We don't need to interview you today."
Wow.
Because they were a very customer-oriented company, very customer-focused. And they figured that they only wanted to hire people that were very people, right? And so if you got into the car and you treated the driver offhandedly, or you said, "Pick up my bag," or you did something like that, you weren't the kind of person they wanted to have working for them. And so there's another local story. This I got from a local recruiter. Said that he had a candidate for a job, for a senior job in a company, and sent him to the interview. And the guy came back and said, "Oh, it's brilliant. I talked to the chairman of the board. Beautiful interview. I've nailed it. I'm getting this job." And so the recruiter was very excited, waiting for the call. And didn't come. Finally, he called the CEO up and he says, "Hey, listen, this guy came back all enthusiastic. What are you interested in?" He says, he did a great job. Fantastic interview. I loved it. It was wonderful. He said, "Unfortunately, when he first showed up to the office, he was very demanding of our receptionist." He said, "And you know that she's my wife."